Welcome back to the Witcher Let's Play. I'm Darkside, I'll be your host. So there's something I want to do today before we try to continue on this quest. So this area that we're in is called Crow's Perch. I really want to go back over here to this area and complete a bunch of undiscoverables, but I really would like to complete this Family Matters quest. Before I do that though, I want to take a trip up her, and there's a reason why too. And it's because the Griffin sword is up there. The Griffin sword diagram anyways. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little travel and we're going to see if we can't get that Griffin sword. I don't know what level the monsters are up there. Hopefully they're not too high in level, but we'll find out.
You some hair of the hound. What have you got, Cap?
You thought to ask the Pala for help?
Can't take it anymore.
Man, that horse comes from anywhere.
Go.
Where'd you come from?
Questing in this game is such a mixed bag. It's fun, bothersome, but ultimately I'm still having fun with the game. I mean, I remember when Skyrim, I know it sounds like sometimes like I'm complaining about a lot about the game, but I'm really not. I believe in being objectively reasonable about games that we play. I'm not one of these guys that is going to be like fanboying about something. If something sucks, then you should be able to say it sucks, because what you don't want to happen is, hey, this game is great, and let's never say nothing, and it got this 10.0 review, and then you know what? That's where the game ends, because that's where the developers and the rest of the community sees this is the standard. Vice, you're saying they could improve this, and I would like to see them improve that. Complain about that now, so that way when you go into playing it, you're like, okay, well, the next game they make in the Witcher series, maybe it'll be better, because the developers heard what you had to say about the game. Look at that, right away we fall right into the Harpies thing, and there's a loot chest right there. Nails, dog tallow, diagram for the cavalry gauntlet. See, so a good reason not to buy that. A bunch of other stuff, so it might be worth coming up here just to come up here. Now, I haven't fought a harpy yet. I have not fought a harpy yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing one of those. Agaric blossoms. We needed those for something that I wanted to craft. Crow's eye. Something I wanted to craft. I'm pretty sure I would like to get one of these harpies alone. And I'm hoping they're not going to just travel in these packs. That would make it extremely difficult to get to them, but we'll find out. So this chest over here is a relic chest. And as you notice, it just came up, said hidden treasure. Holy crap. Whoa. And we got a new marker. You guys should see that just as much as I am. That is a baby dragon? I don't know what the hell he's gonna do when I get close. So let's find out. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So the bridge is down, so there's nothing we can do from the top there. I'm pretty sure what that means is we need to make a trip down. The question is, how do we get down? And how do we do so safely? because fall damage is a bitch in this game. I can hear that place of power too. You hear it? Oh man. Let's try to figure out how to get down there. Let's see if we can't cliff slide. Ugh, looks slightly treacherous. Take it easy going down. Maybe we could fool the system. And it looks like it's working so far. Alright.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
And that was for our twin sign. Now, judging from that bridge, pretty sure we're gonna have to do some diving. Let's go down here. Nothing quite yet. What we're looking for is a way to get on this island. And
Magic. A place of power.
there we go. So we got out of the water because we found the marker entrance. Those drowners are level 10. The best bet is to ignore them because we don't have a means of dealing with them. Let's just try to stay out of their way if we can. I know that's kind of cheesing it, right? It feels like it. Guess what? No cares given. We got in here, and that's what matters. Oh, right. So, you see this chest right here. What is this? Empty bottle, excuse me. Freya's warrior armor, so we got some new armor here too. Journeyman's weapon repair kit, some crowns. That's a pretty good haul. Let's take a look at this new armor that we have, and it is a good piece of armor. You can tell it's 48 armor, so we're going up in there. We've got some good piercing resistance, some good bludgeoning, some good slashing. This definitely looks like a level up from where we're at, so we're gonna equip that. Ah! It's hideous! That's ugly. What is this? Is this heavy armor? Ah, damn it. More light armor. I'm not ecstatic about that. It's hideous though. It is hideous. It is ugly. So now we gotta figure out why this isn't letting me jump up here. Ah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so we made it inside. Let's get some light. Loot some stuff. Oh, that's a new item, Spectre Dust. More Spectre Dust. So, even if you have to come over here and just run, I don't even know why the drowners, they're underneath water, they seem unaffected by you, like really, they don't care about you underneath water. I would assume they would be more hostile, given the fact that they're in their own environment, but I guess not. How to avoid colossal vessels. Okay. I'm not going to bore you and try to read this through here, so, but I did pick up the book. Don't ask me why. So what do we have inside here? A lesser glyph of Quinn. Meteorite silver plate. Yeah, this is a good trip so far. I am not ecstatic with the way this Witcher vest looks, but this piece of armor looks, but you know what? I didn't mean to extinguish you. I just want to loot you. Yes! Oh yes. We definitely want that. It's an enhanced saddle. I'll show you what that is. So we got a Matina blades, some cavalry gauntlets, dwarven spirits, pure silver, a diagram for Shiadal's armor, a grave hag concoction. So perfect. This has turned out to be an excellent trip. So these gauntlets that we've got right here, let's compare them to the ones that we have on. I don't think there's very much comparison. We'll put the, oh my god, what, ugh. Same thing for our cavalry trousers. So here goes our enhanced saddle, and if you notice, it has a 25 stamina instead of 20. At some point we're gonna have to find saddlebags. You know, we'll see when we do. So we're doing pretty good so far. I want to save because I don't know what's gonna be up here when we go get this Griffin sword. So let's create a whole new save slot. We know where we were after the other ones. I always do that, like I'm getting ready to exit the game. More that Spectre Dust. Really, we should be wary of that Wyvern. There's just absolutely no way we're coming to an area with a Wyvern in full mode like that, and he's not going to do anything. So that's a way to lower the bridge right there. Before we lower the bridge, because I have this strange feeling that it's when we lower that bridge that the Wyvern's going to attack. Okay, probably not then. He is level 14. I can't even tell if I'm doing any damage to him. Shit. Oh shit. So he looks like he's stuck in that corner. Well, apparently he is definitely stuck in that corner. I'm not sure what's keeping him stuck in that corner, but he is definitely stuck. So bad for this guy. Battle, to be honest with you, it really wasn't that difficult anyways. Especially considering that he's a level 14 and I'm at level 6. It's kind of sad. All you really need to do is watch for his initial attack that he does with that he's doing in the corner still, which is the lunge, and stay on his sides and you can attack him multiple times. And see, this is what I mean by that, like, see, project should probably account for the fact that we are literally fighting a dragon or baby wyvern in this initial stage, and I am level 6. I'm assuming that I should be dead. Granted, if you go out and you search for the best armor that's available in the game and things like that, then no problem. You deserve to have that on your side, but I'm level 6 fighting a level 14. And we're not really having much of a problem here. I really don't know what to say about that, guys. Like, that was the fight. I wasn't trying to cheese it. Thought it'd be fine to fight him and whatever. That was, to me, that's just, oh, I didn't even notice that was up here. To me, that's exactly what I'm talking about. There's nothing wrong with saying something is wrong with the game on certain things. If something's wrong, then something's wrong. It is. I should not be able to fight a level 14 character at level 6 with level 1 and level 2 gear. I don't have high gear. Anyways, here goes the chest. It's got crafting notes, and it also has the Griffin silver sword inside of it. Let's take a look at this book. We also did get some other gear too, by the way, and this is heavy armor. So I can tell you right now, despite the stats being lower than what we got from our Freya's warrior armor, I'm probably going to wear this stuff more than I will wear that. So we got the Magdera Juris. The armor on it is lower than what we have for our Freya's warrior's armor, but if you notice, the stats on them are better. Can't really compare slot stuff because that's hard. That's hard too. You know what? I'd rather Freya stuff. Like I said earlier before when we were playing, I really don't care what equipment I have on. I'll figure out a way so that way I can wear that stuff before I walk around in stuff I don't like wearing, especially in an RPG game. So let's read this book that we got. Crafting notes. Here we go. Now, there's a commission I haven't seen the likes in ages. Got a visit from the Witcher of the Baronet, something about the evil powers took over the lighthouse and were crashing ships against the rocks. He stood there in the doorway to my forge, looking noble as a prince. So basically, you're telling a story about how someone came and commissioned someone for that sword. So we have this diagram for what is called Shidal's armor. It's light gear. We don't have a lot of the items. We need meteorite silver plate, amber dust, and pure draconid leather. Not a big deal though, because if you look at the level, we wouldn't be able to wear that anytime soon anyways. even for the Griffin Silver Sword, which is what I would like to have um, before we continue on with the Family Matters quest, or at least get it. Ah, Cavalry Gauntlets. We can craft. That is something we can craft. Um, so here goes the Griffin Silver Sword. And I wanted to get this mainly because I knew we weren't going to be able to use it right now because I knew what the stats were. But the damage on it is really good compared to the silver sword, the Griffin Silver Sword that we have now. Obviously, we take a hit in Ard Sign intensity and our chance to poison. I haven't really used Ard Sign. I don't get the chance to poison on the weapon, but I get a 20% bonus experience from monsters. That's pretty good. I guess it's still the same, but the major thing is the difference in damage increase. So that's why I wanted to come over here. I wanted to get this one out the way because I knew this was something I wanted. And there you go. That starts the scavenger hunt quest for the Griffin school gear. So, and I knew my sword wasn't gonna be to par. I knew my sword would not be to par once we were killing that Wyvern. There was just no way that it was gonna be to par once we killed the Wyvern. Let's see what else is up here. Rapper's boots, okay. There we go. Oh, there we go. Amethyst dust. And alchemist powder. Okay, let's keep going up and see what else is here. So, all in all, this was a good run to come over and make because there was obviously a lot of items here. Debromer's journal, so we'll read that in a second. It's a quest item. Oh, look at that. We got some assassin gauntlets, some silver, and some alcohol. So we'll take a look at some of these things as well. Oh my god, I don't want to fall through these floorboards. There we go, some trapper boots as well. Looks like we got one more ladder up. And here we find the corpse of what I can only assume was the blacksmith that was in the book. So we've got a lesser, can't really make that out, Chernobog, runestone, some alchest, and a dark iron ingot. So let's take a look at some of this stuff that we got inside here real quick. So these are the boots that we have now. They're heavy armor. I guess this is the first runestone that we have. It says runestones can be used to enhance your equipment. I think we kind of need that. We're on the equipment tab. Okay. I don't want to enhance any of these weapons, so yeah, we're gonna cancel out of that. Why is it forcing me to even go there? Stupid. So here goes the crafting notes, and then governor's journal. Daz chewing my head off, all about going to the lighthouse, about the fire needing tending, things don't give a plow and rot SARS, frankly. What am I, some golem? Fit for not, but climbing up there 4 times a day to drop off. Okay, so some kids complaining. And then we also got the letter of safe conduct. We had that one. I think there was another letter that we picked up though. I was pretty sure there was another letter that we picked up. Maybe not. I'll look for it offline just in case. But let's take a look at the items that we did get. We did get these trapper gloves. And whoa, we got some assassin gloves, and those are way better than what we have. And they're nice and pink, apparently. So that is about all we're gonna do for that. Alright, let's back out of here. So there you go. If you come over here, you'll be able to fight your first Wyvern. Oh, Jesus Christ. All I was trying to do was go down, dude. I really hate this ball mechanic, because I would just literally fell down. So let's get across the bridge and finish up one thing where we're just gonna float, lower the drawbridge. I don't see a real need to come back here, but we'll just lower the drawbridge. I am overburdened, so that is of note. All right. And that lowers the drawbridge, so there you have it. That is the Griffin School scavenger hunt, the beginning to it, and with that, the Griffin steel sword. Thank you guys. Check you next time.